Hey, and we're live. It's Stu Radio on the radio, no radio. And today we're talking about the power of belief. But just like always, let's talk about what does belief mean. Belief is defined as an acceptance that a statement is true or that something exists. Another definition is trust, faith, or confidence in someone or something. So the power of belief. Let's talk about what the power of belief means. The power of belief or non-belief causes any condition, event, or circumstance that you experience in your life to manifest, and its outcome is only dependent on whether you believe that the thing can or can't manifest. The law of belief states, right, that whatever you believe and feel to be true long enough will become your reality. It means that whatever your subconscious feels to be true and your inner thoughts long enough, notice the words long enough, will always show up in your experience. That being said, let's talk about the Super Bowl real quick because I want to talk about the Super Bowl. I didn't have a team that I was rooting for fandom purposes. I was watching the game and I seen the team down by 3 touchdowns. So this talk today is not about, who won, why they won, how they did, whatever, right? This talk today is about the power of belief. Thank you everybody for tuning in, by the way. The power of belief. So I seen the team down by 3 touchdowns before halftime, right? Now, I took note. Seeing that this doesn't happen often, I said, I wonder what these players and the coaches were thinking for them to come back and turn it around that way. So, watching their actions, I said, there has to be some strong motivators behind here. So I took note to what Tom Brady said. So this is what Tom Brady said afterwards. Tom Brady said, that's why you play to the end. You play 60 minutes. He also said at halftime, I'd say we weren't down at all. He means emotionally. I mean, we were disappointed in how we played and knew we could do a lot better in the second half. He said, and I knew we could do a lot better in the second half. That speaks about a lot because he didn't say, but maybe we could do a lot better in the second half. There was a strong belief in his team, his coaches, that no matter what, they can see it to the end. They were all in. They were fully invested in what they believed in for them to get there, right? Bill Belichick, their coach, I'm taking he's the head coach. This is what he said. Mind you, I'm not a sports analyst guy, so don't come at me with but I don't know any of the statistics. I'm just telling you what I seen with my eyes that was unbelievable to me. The coach said, we just kept trying to find a little crack in the armor and just kept plugging away. Our team showed great mental toughness throughout the game. Just never really flinched even though the score was so against us for so long. You know what belief is? A belief is that you're going to see what you're going for. You're going to see if you stay in that belief long enough. A lot of times people, they get worry, right? Weary because they're doing something like, let's say for the gym. They're working out for the gym and they're doing it for a week strong, going hard for a week. And they don't see any results that week. They go hard again for 2 weeks. They don't see no more results. Or they don't see any results at all. The question is not why they're stopping. It's why did they stop believing? Why did they stop believing that they can get the results they were looking for? That's because their belief wasn't strong enough. Their belief, they didn't believe that long enough to see it come into fruition. They didn't. So I'm here today because I just wanted to let y'all know that the power of belief is real. It is determined whether or not you do something. The good thing for everybody is that belief is learnable. So it's not something you can't obtain. So I took the liberty, to write down a few things that I believe or that I think that'll help people create beliefs. First, you have to fight the inner negative voice inside you. You have to go hard fighting this negative voice, because I'm gonna give you an example. Like I talk about it in the past, but a new example. I'm over here and I'm trying to learn a new technique while I'm doing the nunchucks, right? I smack myself in the face and hand so many times, like I just put it down, like I could not take it. But I realized that I want to go hard and accomplish what I'm trying to do. So I had to fight the voice inside me. It was saying, Chaz, you're not good. Stu, you're not going to make it. Antoine, just quit. I had to fight that voice in order for me to pick it up. Every time I touch the nunchucks, I'm just going to hurt myself again. I had to fight that voice every time I train, every time I practice. So when I can do a video and y'all see, oh, wow, man, you look like you're doing some good stuff. That's because I was fighting that inner voice to pick the nunchucks back up again. I guess one of the old phrases is get back on the horse. The next thing I want to say is you got to make your weakness into your strength. I have lots of weaknesses, right? Who doesn't? One of my weaknesses was in the military itself was swimming. Now, my friends can tell you, I was at the beginning. If you see me in boot camp, you threw me in water, I could get to the other side, but could I swim? No, I could not drown. I was pretty good at not drowning, but I couldn't do anything. I could like 3 strokes I couldn't do. And every time I put in the water, I was nervous. So I would focus more on not drowning and use all my energy than I would focus on just, relaxing and enjoying the water, because I didn't have that technique down packed. So I was nervous. So I had to fight. I made my weakness into my strength. What I did was I started training in the water. I was like, I'm not going to let my fear of drowning stop me from, being a great soldier or whatever, Navy person, however you want to say it, while I'm here. Like, I'm not going to stop me from doing different things that I wanted to pursue in my life. Like, I always wanted to be a lifeguard, and I actually became a lifeguard. Why? Because I no longer, that weakness that I had before became my strength. Another thing I want to talk about is you have to identify personal development skills that you want to work on and improve on them as much as possible. Now, we all had different things. Like, for one of my personal development skills I wanted to work on was I had anger issues. I would get so mad so fast, so quick, faster than anybody. You could say something to me just with a body language and I'd be upset. I'm like, why is that person looking like that? Or why is this? Why is that? Like, I was always assuming something and getting upset and angry, or just letting my anger run with it. Like, and I got used to liking the feeling of anger. So I would almost kind of look for stuff to make me mad on purpose. I know it sounds weird, but that's what it was. So I had to practice not to be mad. Stuff would happen to me and I'm like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not even going to get mad. I'm just going to think about something else. That is very difficult. I mean, it looks easy now, but that was very difficult. Especially when you're younger. Anything anybody says to you at any point, you always feel like somebody's against you or somebody's trying to do something to demean you. So with that, I would say practice makes proficient. There's no such thing as perfect. I'm not God. You're not God. This pen right here has imperfections because somebody can always make improvements on it. If you can make improvements on it, it can't be perfect, right? Can you improve on God? I'll wait. Okay, all right, cool. So nobody had an answer for that one. But practice makes proficient. So what you want to do is continue practicing over and over and over on whatever personal development skills you're choosing to do, and that practice will make it proficient. You'll get great at it. And guess what? You'll always you'll always be at an 8 because you're never going to make it to that 10. Because if you feel like you make it to that 10, you'll stop learning. You'll stop trying to do different things. You won't improve. If I'm at a 10, why should I continue going further, right? So remember that. Next one, positive self-talk. I did a video on self-talk before. Self-talk is important. Positive self-talk. You need positive self-talk to help you create a belief. I had to tell myself when I was fighting these inner negative thoughts, I had to tell myself positive self-talk. Chaz, you're really good at these nunchucks. Keep going hard and you're going to get better. You got this move down good. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. I had to practice it. You don't even know how many times I hit myself. I could, the amount of blooper videos I could put out. Self-positive talk. I had to keep telling myself that this is what I'm doing. Chaz, you're good. Chaz, you're good. If you want to make a chant, make it a chant. I did a creed. I wrote down 3 things that were really important to me, and I recite those things whenever I come into some type of fear. I also use a Bible passage. And that works for me as well. I use different Bible passages. Posting a link for you after we finish. The last thing I wanted to talk about was you have to create your vision. If you want to have a belief, you have to create a vision for your belief. And in the Bible, Proverbs 29:18, it talks about a man without vision. Basically, a man without vision shall perish. And that's important because if you don't have a vision for yourself, then you don't have nothing to motivate you. Then why would you need to believe in anything? Because you don't need to have faith. It's so many different ways you could look at that. From a spiritual, non-spiritual. I choose to look at it spiritually because, I believe in Jesus Christ and is my Lord and Savior. And I follow different guidelines that I hold myself accountable to. So there's no right or wrong way to do what you're doing. It's just doing it at all. Like, why aren't you trying to do it at all? And if you are trying to do it at all, then maybe, I'm not going to say maybe, it definitely could be improved upon. It definitely can be improved upon. That being said, I'm going to post a lot of links so you guys can look at it and take time to go through them yourself. And I just want to say that the power of belief or non-belief can work against you or for you. So if you believe you can't do something as strong as you believe you can do something else, that's what will take you out the game. If I believe I can't accomplish anything in life, and I've been thinking that way for a long time, then I'm just going to be a negative, depressed, I'm not going to be a go-getter because I don't want to fail type of individual. But if you believe that you can accomplish things and you can believe that it can be obtained, then you'll go harder and you'll finish it out and you'll see it through. And that's what the Patriots did yesterday and last night, and it just was crazy. That being said, hate me, love me, share me, tell me I messed up, tell me you wanted me to talk more about something, give me a topic for next week. If you're doing, I got some more. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Stu Radio on the radio, no radio, and see you later.